Hey guys, this is Sean coming to you with a Blueflare deck. This is my Blueflare build with the help of from Ryan from Three Rivers Collectibles in Greenwood, Mississippi. Here we go. We'll start it off. Of course, we run the 4 Wanyamon, Best Blue Baby. When attacking, draw 1 card if you have a blue tamer on field, and you're going to hope to have a blue tamer. We're going to start off with our rookies. 4 Gaussmon. This is post-Nats, so we took a look at the Blueflare Nats build that did so well. We have stolen a little bit of it. He runs 3 Gaussmon and 3 Siakamon. We only run 2 Siakamon because this deck is mainly for locals for me, not necessarily for big tournaments. You could use it in big tournaments, however. It's a very good deck. His, however, was mainly against Black War Gray. That was his main reason for building the deck the way he did. And so this is more to counteract more decks than just Black War Gray. And so we're going to use the 4 Gaussmon, the 4 Dracomon, who is the Blueflare's newest rookie. Very good card. If you have it on field, as it is, whenever you play a Blueflare card, draw a card. If you have it as material, whenever you play a Blueflare card, you gain a memory. So, very good card. A lot of different ways to use it. And just pairs really well with the deck. And then, of course, we do run 2 Siakamon because Black War Gray is still Black War Gray. And then this helps you keep them from climbing for cheap, so they still have to pay that full cost. And it will allow you to catch a turn from them if they don't pay attention. We're going to move on to level 4s. The 4 male Bergermon. We're getting a new male Bergermon in, I don't think it's the next set. I think it's the set after next. But, so you have to run 4 because there's really only 1 that you can use in this deck. And, so you want to use the male Bergermon. And, of course, you have to run the 4 copies of Greymon. Now, again, the Nats list, you use 3 of this and 3 of the other of the red one, which we do have. We have 2 copies of the red one. However, this is like a $20 card, so $15 to $20 card, or it was at one point. I haven't checked it, and I just don't. I like having this more than I like having this. Yes, this gives me an extra security check. However, if they have blocker or anything like that, just checking an extra security, you want the unsuspend swing again, and it helps you stun more cards and just continue your play. So you would just rather the unsuspend and the 3 Digimon, not 3 because the deck list is pretty tight, and we run a couple of attacks that are pretty neat. And the 3 Digimon, you don't necessarily want to see this all game, but you do want to see it a little bit. Now we're going to move on to a level 5s. We of course have to run 4 copies of Metal Greymon. This is the theoretical boss monster of the deck. It stuns 3 on play, which is so good. Metal Greymon's your boss monster. You make it for 3 when you make it over a male bird and a Greymon. And stun if they have 2 more Digimon. Unsuspend because of the Greymon. Stun again when you're attacking because of male bird. And then you can swing again. And then continuing with level 5s, we have Decker Greymon. We have 3. Because this one, you normally use it to Digivolve on top of Metal Greymon because it has Armor Purge, which is a really cool ability in this deck. And with the addition of Zeke Greymon, this gains Blocker. So with Zeke Greymon, this deck now has a much more competitive standpoint because we can actually stall a turn, which is what we really want to do. Stall a turn, get those stuns off, swing. Stall, get a turn, swing, and that's just what the deck does. And so since we're still in level 5s, I run 2 of the Metal Greymon Cyber Launcher. I overlooked this card when it first came out. However, it can bottom deck a level 3, and if you use itself to make it, which you can because it counts as Metal Greymon or Cyber Dramon, you then can bottom deck a level 4, which is insane. And it also gives you something else to Digivolve into for 2 cost over your Metal Gray. It still has Armor Purge, and you still equip another Digimon. And it's just a really good card to add. I'm really starting to enjoy this at 2, and I think it's a really good card to tech in there. And one Chimeramon, because we play a lot of level 4s with Gaussmon as well. Gaussmon swings by summon level 4 from hand. And the turn you do that, that level 4 is suspended, so you swing with your other level 4, or just Digivolve Chimeramon, get the draw off the joggers, and then just swing. And it really helps for getting game, speeding up the deck. And plus you can put the red Greymon underneath, so it's now security tech +1. Really good card to end. I suggest taking it in. And of course, the best tech, however, is the red Metal Greymon X Antibody. Security tech +1, Digivolve for 0, swing over Metal Gray. So just swing 2 checks. And if you have the red Greymon underneath, swing 3 checks. Just, it's insane. What a great play. So you can possibly check 3 to 4 cards turn 2, turn 3, which is amazing in a Blueflare deck when your opponent is attempting to just keep 1 Digimon on field. Because as soon as they put 2 on field, your stuff's live. You could start stunning stuff. And of course, we run 2Z Greymon. This guy is inheritable as blocker, which is insane. And it's also another good win more card. Because over Metal Greymon, Digivolves for 2. If your opponent has 2 or more Digimon, gain 2 memory. So you can play it for free. Comes in unsuspended swing. Absolutely insane. Great card. I'm absolutely been loving the deck. And we'll move on to the Tamers in option cards. And so we're going to go option cards first. You have to run 4 Blazing Memory Boost. This is how this deck... this is really what the deck runs on, is this card right here, because you need consistency. And this reveals top 6, add 2. If Kiriha is among them, play Kiriha. That is and plus next turn, trash it, gain 2 memory. That is absolutely insane. It is the best memory boost there is at the moment. So, have to run 4. And we also run 2 Sorai, 2 Howling Memory Boost. Now, you can switch this up, run 1 of these, 3 of these. This removes bottom 2 and hard stuns a Digimon as well. Next turn, pop it, gain 2 memory. And then Sorai, of course, your opponent, you choose a Digimon, removes top 4 sources, which is great against Cross Art, great against Blackwood Gray, and then anything with no sources cannot attack. However, it is a pseudo stun, unlike this one. This one's a hard stun, so they're stunned no matter what. If they Digivolve with Sora on field, they can still attack you. And so that's why I choose to run the 2 Howling Memory Boost instead of the 3 Sorai. Now we'll move on to Tamers, and we run the 4 Kiriha. This is a pretty standard lineup. The 4 Kiriha, and then the 2 Taiki Kiriha Nene. You really want your memory tamer out. This is kind of what the whole deck is centered on. You need 3 memory, and but this can help you extend your plays with that draw and gain a memory every turn. And that's the deck. It's very easy, very simple, very fun to play. If you like control, this is the deck for you. It's pretty much pure. It's called a red, white, and blue because 1 white Chimeramon. The deck's blue, and you run 3 red cards in the whole deck. But really fun deck to play. I recommend it to everyone. Y'all have a nice night.